Hey everybody, Crash Course here. Today we are going to talk about the Battle of Gettysburg. In every war there's a significant turning point, and the American Civil War is no different. In the American Civil War, this is the Battle of Gettysburg. In the summer of 1863, right before the Battle of Gettysburg, we had the Battle of Chancellorsville. In the Battle of Chancellorsville, Confederate General Robert E. Lee and General Stonewall Jackson had just defeated Joseph Hooker and Ulysses S. Grant, whose armies was twice the size of Lee's and Jackson's. During the Battle of Chancellorsville, Stonewall Jackson died. This created great heartache to General Robert E. Lee. After the Battle of Chancellorsville, Robert E. Lee developed enough confidence to start his invasion of the North. Confederate forces marched into the North while the Union marched down to the South to confront Lee. Both forces met at Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Little did both sides know that the Battle of Gettysburg would be one of the most significant battles of the war, having collided by accident, becoming one of the most gruesome battles in American history that lasted 3 days. On the Confederacy side, we had around 75,000 soldiers, a delayed cavalry, and was led by General Robert E. Lee. On the Union side, we had 85,000 soldiers looking to finally put an end to the Civil War. They were led by John F. Reynolds and George Meade. On the first day of the Battle of Gettysburg during the American Civil War took place on July 1, 1863, and began as an engagement between isolated units of the Army of Northern Virginia under Confederate General Robert E. Lee and the Army of the Potomac under Union Major General George Meade. On the second day of the Battle of Gettysburg, July 2, 1863, Confederate General Robert E. Lee attempted to capitalize on his first day's success. He launched the Army of Northern Virginia in multiple attacks on the flank of the Union Army of the Potomac, commanded by Major General George Meade. On the third day of the Battle of Gettysburg, July 3, 1863, during the disastrous infantry assault nicknamed Pickett's Charge, there were 2 cavalry battles, one approximately 3 miles to the east in the area known today as East Cavalry Field, the other southwest of the Round Top Mountain. The aftermath of Gettysburg was tragic. However, this crucial victory for the Union had put a stop to the Confederate progression into the North, and would eventually lead to the conclusive victory at Vicksburg. In May and June of 1863, General Ulysses S. Grant's armies converged on Vicksburg, investing the city and entrapping a Confederate army under General John Pemberton. On July 4th, Vicksburg surrendered after a prolonged siege operation. With the loss of Pemberton's army in the vital stronghold of the Mississippi, the Confederacy was eventually split in half, causing the end of the Civil War. In the following year, Abe Lincoln gave his famous Gettysburg Address, ultimately unifying the United States. In this speech, he dedicated about 1/4 of the field into a cemetery. This speech would later become one of the most important speeches in American history. In conclusion, after the Civil War, the idea of slavery was abolished, and the United States was unified again. Every war will have a significant moment, creating the greatest moments in history.
Thank you for watching.
Created using Powtoon.